Okay, this is my highly modified Atari STacy equipped with a PAC 68.3 board running at 40 megahertz, and I just switched to a different video source to try to improve the detail a little bit on my first video. Here you can see the keyboard, track mouse, and here's my Best Electronics mouse that I modified. It shortened the cable and painted it black to match. This unit you can get from Best Electronics, and it has just a wonderful feel to it, much improved over the original ST mouse. And we'll see it from the side here. There's the 1.44 meg drive and the Ultra Satan device, and you can see where I dremeled it out to make it fit, and I also did a little work there to get the 1.44 mechanism to fit where the original 720K floppy drive was. Atari uses those non-standard face plates, so I had to do actually a little work there, and I actually filled in with basically like Bondo to fill it in, sand it down, and then painted it. And I'm pretty happy with the results on that. It looks, it looks pretty nice as far as I'm concerned. I was very pleased with the results. But anyways, this is the machine here, and I'm hoping the detail comes out a little bit better than my first video. Here you can see the speaker grill where I dremeled it out as well. I actually did that almost out of self-defense. When I painted it, the slots were so narrow and so tight together that it actually filled in. It's just that they're that close together. So instead of trying to carve those back out, I just went ahead and dremeled out the entire thing. There's a silk screen that's there from the factory, so I left it in place. Actually, it kind of gives it like a high-tech look, like you would buy from any modern home stereo system speakers. So I was actually happy with that lookout, and it has to improve sound. It has to keep the restriction down on the sound, anyways. So, anyways, that's it. That's the STacy. Hopefully, a little bit, like I said, a little bit better detail. I'm going to power it on now. We'll see if we can get a little bit better video than we did last time. And you can see it starting up with the modern TOS 3.06 desktop here. You can see the Atari Fuji there, and 4 megs of RAM, and we'll just bypass the phrase on that. And it boots up awfully fast. I mean, it gets to the desktop real quick. And there you go. You can see the desktop right there. Like I said, hopefully the detail will be a little bit better than it was last time. And okay, here's the floppy disk. I'll blow it up and hit some information on it here, and you can see that it is indeed a 1.44 mechanism in place there. Don't have anything on it, but it's there. I'll close it out, and I'll open up a couple of the hard drive. This is a 2 gig card that's in here. I've got it divided up into 4 partitions of slightly over 500 plus K a piece. This is drive C, you can see here, and we can show some information on it as well. You can see there it's divided up. And we'll close that out as well. Here we'll go drop down and get some desktop info, and you can see that it is a modified TOS 3.06 done by Holger Zimmerman, just especially for the PAC board. And he did it in English, which I'm very grateful for, since my German is very subpar. And here's the control panel. And you can see it's showing the correct time and date, thanks to the RTC and the Ultra Satan. And status shows our 4 megs in use. you can see it's also correctly showing the high density option for the 1.44 floppy drive to format it. And let's open up a couple other things here. We'll open up. We can run Gebench real fast here. And yes, I have not registered. That means I'm a very bad person. We'll just run it up against the stock ST for now. And we'll run all tests. Let it run here. It'll be just a couple of minutes while it runs through this. And like I say, it's actually pretty quick. Especially if you're used to a bog standard 8 MHz ST, it's it's a world of difference. As you can see, it's just going through all the tests. And there's the results. And you can see currently against a stock ST, it is 999% faster on average than a stock ST. And you can, of course, you get the options you can add if you had a blitter, or if you actually had a model that you could add an FPU to, which is pretty rare on a stock ST. But you can see it changes. And we can compare it to other machines here against the Mega STE. It's still, Mega STEs, most of them, you can actually add some of these other options. You can see it brings it a lot closer. But even so, the pack still wins. Even against the stock TT with fast RAM at 40 MHz, it's faster. Without the fast RAM, of course, it's again even faster. And TTs are awesome machines. They're nice machines. I had one time. I wish I still had it. And against the Falcon, of course, it's considerably faster than a Falcon. But as you can see, it's pretty quick. Okay, we'll close that out now. Alright. And just to do a little something interesting, it's kind of fun to watch this. It's not really viewable, but this is one of the video players that's been worked on here lately. You know, of course, on some of the videos that come out on the STE are lately using Doug Little's improved Photochrome, and Pipera's software is totally amazing. So we're nowhere near that level, but you can watch some video even on the mono screen, which is kind of interesting. And we'll close that screen out for now. And as you can see, it's a nice little setup. I'm really glad to have it done. If I can ever find a replacement LCD screen that will accept the non-standard Atari video signal, I'll replace it and eventually maybe get another even brighter and better display. But this one's pretty bright with the L sheet I replaced it with, so it's pretty good. Like I said, I'm really happy with the results. Everything's turned out really good on it so far. You can see it here, back running in all its glory. I'm pretty impressed with it. And once again, a big thank you to the Atari community for all the help from them. And now that I've got it done, like I say, I can't wait to play with it. Take it to work when it's slow, on slow days. Alright.